Hi everybody. My name is Jerry Wise, and I want to talk about damaging behaviors of narcissistic parents. These are things that narcissistic parents do that create damage for those of us who grew up in narcissistic homes. First of all, narcissistic parents have children so that they have an audience. Now, I know that's not very popular to talk about, but there are many parents who have children to make them feel better. They have children so that they have little trophies to show around. They have children to fit in with other people. But they don't necessarily have children because they know the responsibility and they would like to have a family that they love and cherish. And narcissistic parents have other agendas. They most of the time, of course, would not admit to that. But I've known many parents who I wondered, why did you have children? Did you just need an audience for your drama and for your emotional pain and ups and downs? Second of all, guilt trips. Narcissistic parents are excellent at producing guilt. You owe me, I had to care for you, my life was so hard because of you, I helped pay for your college, I gave you $100 and you should now take care of me because I spent a little bit of money toward your college, or maybe I bought all of your college and now you owe me. Number 3, conditional love. If we do good, act good, comply, cooperate, and allow parents to control us, then we are rewarded with conditional love, conditional rewards, and conditional acceptance. And this causes lots of problems, and their conditional loving behavior is very damaging. When you make them proud, conditional affirmation or systems critical of the system or the family, then that's going to follow. You will get conditional affirmation from narcissistic parents. If you embarrass them, rebel against them, you may get the silent treatment. They may do underhanded things to get you back in line, or they may rage. Because the one thing a narcissistic parent does not appreciate, enjoy, and is totally allergic to is embarrassment. And this is where our people-pleasing comes from. Hustling for love, hustling for acceptance, hustling for worthiness, and never feeling good enough. Fourthly, parents who are narcissists do not respect boundaries of their children growing up or as adults. Certainly, narcissism is a boundary personality disorder. Boundaries are often not understood, not valued, not respected. They will be intrusive, entitled to all info about everything. We are their property, which is what they feel very deep down within them, that we really are owned by them. And we owe them, and we are theirs, is a sense of feeling. There's no privacy or respect is required from them, and they don't believe they should give privacy or respect because that breaks the enmeshment, and they can't handle breaking the enmeshment, so they must not have respect or privacy. We are closer than that. We don't need these things. We don't need respect. We don't need privacy because we're much closer than that. I'm your mother. I'm your father. You're my child. Fifthly, narcissistic parents are often jealous, envious, and feel threatened by our success, our looks, our money, our talents, good things about us. As a result, they find fault, criticize with an attempt to destroy self-esteem, and use shaming. They will often want to take credit for our accomplishments. Again, if we have good things going for us that are different from them, then they will need to attack those things. Whether it be, again, our success, our money, our good looks, or whatever. That is, they will feel jealous and envious and will need to cut us down to size. 6, control is very important to the narcissist. And they're experts at controlling through anxiety. And they will use anxiety triggering as a means of control, because one author said, the one who can create anxiety is the one who is in control. And that's certainly true of the narcissistic parent. Control is used to protect their ego. They can become cruel and blaming and manipulative if there's a felt sense of independence or individuality or differentiation. Don't you dare distance yourself from me, or distance yourself from me emotionally or mentally or belief-wise. Don't you dare do that, because I am right, you are wrong, and we must stay connected emotionally at the hip. Often control utilizes guilt tripping, as I've said before, adult children, sometimes shame is used, sometimes real threats are used, or even enraging is offered as a means of controlling those who've grown up in a narcissistic family. 7, a lack of empathy is a very huge dynamic of the narcissistic parent. They do not have the empathy gene. They cannot feel others' pain. They may even get a kick out of others' pain or even enjoy others' pain. But they certainly cannot feel into it, which is what empathy is about. 8, infantilization, treating us like children. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, but I know, but you don't know. That's not what you feel. That's not what you think. That's infantilizing, when someone just names your feelings and your thoughts. 9, never admitting they were wrong. Never apologizing. No, everything is perfect. Everything is great. I've never done anything wrong. Everything has always been done as it should have been done. Number 10, projecting their bad traits onto you. This is huge for narcissistic parents. There's lots of projection going on. And when projection occurs, it creates anxiety, it triggers anxiety in us, and it also confuses us, particularly as children, but also as adults, because someone is laying a template over on top of us that we don't understand and that we have no connection to. It's their template they're putting on us, or their understanding or a subjectivity. And so if we're the victims of that, we're going, she just said I'm a hateful person? I've never been a hateful person. I actually have values where that's not a good thing. Because she feels the hate, she's got to shed that, or he shed that onto their children or to others. Projecting is a common experience with narcissistic parents and narcissistic personality disorder in general. They shed their negative traits and blame you for having them. So confusing, so damaging. To shed traits and blame others for their own thoughts and feelings and behaviors and desires and wants that are unhealthy. 11, they destroy our self-esteem. Or it becomes other esteem. Name-calling, judgments, hypercriticism, comparisons, and then that makes it difficult for us to own or to value our own sense of self and esteem. And so then we start living the life of, I need to have esteem of some kind, so I'll have other esteem, not self-esteem. And other esteem means it all comes from others, and we don't have it from self. And they will destroy that self-esteem. And again, it's easier to control if you can destroy someone's self-esteem. It's much easier to control them. Number 12, narcissistic parents cause drama. And I'm sure if any of you have grown up with a narcissistic parent, you already know what I'm talking about. The drama that goes on. They feed off of emotional reactivity. It is their food. It is their emotional diet. Now, we use the word supply, and I think supply is also a good paradigm to use with regard to this drama that's going on. Because what they lack, they will go and seek. What negative traits they have, they will shed to others. So they're a very giving and taking kind of parent. They will give you their negative traits and suck the positive traits out of you. And they feed off that drama. Their anxiety feeds the system's anxiety, which you can look at other videos that I have about systems anxiety, which feeds their anxiety, and reality and truth and awareness can never be forced on them. And again, they just won't get it if you will try to describe the drama. It will all be rationalized and explained. If you say, well, why are you doing that? That's so crazy. That's so extreme. That's so reactive. They'll have all the reasons why that's totally appropriate and conventional and right to do. If you'd like to know more how to grow beyond these traits, I've got an online program that's available. You can check it out down below in the description. I hope that you will subscribe, comment, and like this video. And also, I've got a free training down below that you can sign up for. Costs you nothing. 84 minutes of training, and you may appreciate that as well. I've got a lot of videos you can watch about growing up in dysfunctional families. And I want to thank you for watching today. Have a great day, and be wise.